games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs, taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Louisiana Tech's offense will have the opening possession of the game. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge third down coming up. Strong belief in this running game as he powers his way ahead and picks up 8. It's 4th and 1. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. The Tigers offense taking the field, first chance we have to see them today. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this cornerback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. 2 NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Makes the catch. It's Anderson. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. Think about when Garrett Nussmeier goes into the quarterback room at LSU and there are giant murals of Joe Burrow and Jaden Daniels, Heisman winners. Jesse, that's some pressure, but man, if he can cut down on the turnovers, he might join them.
Yeah, there's no question about it, Reese. This guy has a lot of talent. I really also just appreciate the fact that he stayed put at LSU. In an era of college football where especially quarterbacks are transferring 2, 3, 4 times, naming off those guys you just did, it would have been so easy for Nussmeier to try to find another opportunity somewhere else. He believes LSU is the best situation for him to win a national championship and get him off to the NFL.
To the air, it's Nussmeier. Snagged out of the air. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10.
And the defense has to be kicking themselves for allowing a 1st down there. You're just maybe going to give them a few yards and let them set up for a field goal. Instead,
looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. A 67-yard touchdown drive there. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air on first down. Here's the pressure. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off play action. Here's a heat. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Snags it over the middle. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up fourth down. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Handoff from the gun. Defense fills those gaps. He's got one to the 28.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Third and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Quickly complete. Oh, he's got some space. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Durham.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They're going to run it. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. Looking downfield on first down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Tigers!
The screen game is such a big part of this offense. A nice job by the quarterback holding on to it until the last possible second, and the O-line getting downfield, picking up their blocks. They make it about as easy as they can for this running back to find the end zone.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Rides to back and leaves it. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. To To the air, it's Bullock. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Running back searching for a hole. He breaks a tackle. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Guys, LSU has the lead here. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. First play of the period will be a second down. Tight end now in motion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. The Tigers will move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
He'll ride his man on the option. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Touchdown, Tigers! Great job by the back on the option.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all three facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half for the home team.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. On the move from inside is 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Leaves it with the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Just think such a big part of this offense is being physical and establishing the run game. They haven't had a lot of success offensively early in this one, and that's why right there. They're not able to get this guy going yet. That's got to change as this game goes on.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Now facing a third and long. Back to pass, it's Bullock. Pocket breaking down. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll turning on the Jets. He's at the, and he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wants to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll give it to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. Defense uses the sideline there, and he gets it into plus territory at the 49. Line getting set on 2nd down. Here comes the Heat. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Durham. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Here's the handoff. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Looking to pass, it's Bullock. That's reeled in, it's Wilkerson. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And here comes the Heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Going right to work up top. Makes the catch. It's Anderson.
I really like the slot receiver. And I understand he's not the biggest guy in the world, but he just runs really good routes, and he's always under control. He can run option routes. He can run double moves. He does a great job cutting, and he's dangerous after the catch. Nice weapon to have work in the middle of the field.
They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. And the Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He's going to take off. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes the grab. It's Anderson. He'll be stopped at the 32. Still ground to cover if they want to convert, and 4th down is coming. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Baton Rouge. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in Baton Rouge.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Louisiana Tech about to kick it off to start this second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, running back gets to give. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to throw. It's Nussmeier. Fires to the big fella. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Safe completion on the screen. He'll step out of bounds right at the 27. You want to talk about building a drive around a guy. First on the ground and now using him in the passing game.
And you get so much bang for your buck because you can split him out wide. You can fake it to him and throw it. This is the guy that really stretches the field and makes you decide how you want to defend him. A linebacker, a safety, whatever it is, it's usually not good enough when he's receiving the ball out of the backfield.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Anderson. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. The Tigers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Touchdown LSU! And they take it in for 6 more points. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money, he's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
And they tack on the extra point for a 35-0 lead. They put together an 81-yard drive. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw, it's Bullock. He finds a dead spot in the middle. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Bulldogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They go to the ground. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Wiggins. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Sends it back in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Grab near the marker. It's Gandy. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a 1st down and a pickup of 10. Louisiana Tech is really moving the football. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Finley. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw it. Oh, they're after him. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. Back to pass. Under fire. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And this defense is bringing the heat, another sack.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
And the returner will be brought down. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking for room. It's Durham. Picks his way ahead, pickup of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. First down here for the offense. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check it. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Now on third down after that run. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Grab near the marker, it's Anderson. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This is an explosive attack, and that last big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 26. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
And just an awesome job by that defender on that play. Great awareness, and he had his eyes on the quarterback, so he saw the ball thrown, and as such, he was able to go and swat it away.
Right on target this time. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Tigers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Bringing the heat. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Back to pass on second down. And the heat was all over him, and that's the way the third quarter will wrap up with a big sack. Guys, LSU has the lead here. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. He's looking downfield to throw. He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown, LSU!
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Lining up to add another. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Dropping back, it's Bullock. Trying to set up the screen. There he goes. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Looking deep down the right side. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Got some room to run. He's at the... and he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Pulls and fires complete. He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Bullock. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bulldogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Motion from the back. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Snagged in the middle, it's Wilkerson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Finley. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Rides the back on the option. The give. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
That is just demoralizing if you're on defense, right? You're down in the game. It's the 4th quarter. You know you need to get a stop, and you know they're going to run the ball, but you can't do anything about it.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he uses the stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the 1st down.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
The short hands, it's Thomas. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Tigers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason.
And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And he makes the extra point. They march 72 yards. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. He'll do it himself on the draw.
You know, we talk about quarterbacks having to make quick decisions, and I think you saw it on that play. Nobody open downfield, and he just decided to take off.
The Bulldogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. To the ground with the back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Let's see what they have in the bag on 3rd and short from their own 18. They'll try to run for it. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. The give to the back. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Dragged down at the 39, but he's got 5 yards, and they'll move the sticks. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
And the Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? He'll toss it. Makes it past the marker. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. The Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Snags it. And he was dying to push his way in there, but he's knocked down at the 3. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun. And they're going to score again, yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. That drive covered 55 yards for the score. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. The give. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. And the Bulldogs can really attack on this 2nd and short. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. The defense will use a timeout here. There are 16 seconds left to play. The kick is on its way. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.